Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of coin collecting, the 1964 Lincoln penny. This humble penny, minted in Denver, could be hiding in your change and may be worth a life-changing fortune of millions of dollars. Curious how? Let's break it down. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, has a long and rich history. But what makes the 1964 Lincoln penny so special? Well, in 1964, both the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced an enormous quantity of pennies, billions, to be exact. But despite the large numbers, certain coins minted during this period have garnered exceptional value due to their rare qualities and unique errors. So, what sets apart the 1964 Lincoln penny? Well, let's dive into the reasons why this coin could be worth far more than just 1 cent. Now, what turns an ordinary penny into a $1 million jackpot? The answer lies in minting errors, rare variants, and top-tier conditions. Let's talk about some key factors that could make your 1964 penny incredibly valuable. One of the most famous and valuable errors to look out for is the double die variety. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice, causing a distinct doubling effect on certain details, such as the date or the lettering. Another rare variant could be off-center strikes, where the design appears misaligned, or repunched mint marks, where the D mint mark from Denver shows signs of being stamped multiple times. Collectors go wild for these errors. If you come across one of these rare variants in a 1964 penny, it could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, depending on its condition. Speaking of condition, coin grading plays a crucial role in determining a penny's value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional organizations like the PCGS or NGC. A 1964 penny in mint state condition, meaning it's virtually flawless with no signs of wear, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. In fact, a 1964 penny in top-tier condition once sold for over $10,000. And when rare errors are involved, the price skyrockets. So, how can you check if you have one of these valuable 1964 Lincoln pennies? Start by digging through your old coin jars, checking rolls of pennies, or even inspecting your pocket change. If you find a 1964 penny, examine it closely for errors like doubling on the date or lettering, off-center strikes, or any imperfections that could make it unique. Even if you don't find an error, a 1964 penny in exceptional condition can still be worth much more than face value. And if you think you found a rare variant, consider sending it to a professional grading service to get it authenticated. Now, if you do have a rare or high-grade 1964 penny, what's next? You might want to consider putting it up for auction. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare coins, and prices can soar based on demand. Imagine the excitement when a simple penny is sold for hundreds of thousands, or even millions. This could be your opportunity to turn a small coin into a massive payday. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1964 Lincoln penny that could be worth millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting, this coin is proof that treasure could be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Who knows? The next $1 million coin might be sitting right in your pocket. We're talking about a 1967 Lincoln penny that could be worth millions. The 1967 Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin, but this one has a story that makes it a collector's dream. Produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was trying to streamline production and reduce costs, this penny was minted without a mint mark. What might be shocking is that some of these pennies could be worth a small fortune today. In 1967, over 3 billion of these pennies were minted, so finding one isn't too rare. However, it's specific error varieties, unusual conditions, and exceptional grades that make a small number of them extremely valuable. Now, you're probably wondering, what makes a simple penny so valuable? Let's break it down. First up, error coins. Some 1967 Lincoln pennies have errors like double dies or planchet issues, which makes them stand out to collectors. These errors are often caused by mistakes during the minting process. For example, a double die penny from 1967 could be worth tens of thousands, or even more, if it's in great condition. Then, there's the condition factor. Coins that have been perfectly preserved, especially in higher grades like MS 67 or above, are incredibly rare. These coins are so well preserved, with minimal marks and scratches, that they can command astronomical prices at auctions. In fact, a 1967 penny in an extremely high grade could fetch well over $1 million at the right auction. So, how can you tell if your 1967 penny is worth big money? Well, let's go over a few things to look for. First, check for errors. Look closely under magnification for double dies, repunched mint marks, or any other anomalies. These can skyrocket the value of your coin. Next, consider the condition of the coin. Coins that are uncirculated, with no wear and tear, are more valuable. If your penny has been kept in a protective case or hasn't seen much handling, it could be worth sending in for professional grading. Lastly, if you think your coin might be special, consider having it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Getting that official grade can increase its value and attract serious buyers. Let's talk about some of the record-breaking sales. A 1967 penny in pristine condition has sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and even reached into the $1 million range at auction. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare finds, so if you think you have something special, don't hesitate to have it evaluated. Whether it's a unique error or a flawless condition, your coin could be the next big sale. So, there you have it. That seemingly ordinary 1967 Lincoln penny could actually be worth millions if you know what to look for. Check your pockets, check your collections, you might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. We've got more exciting content coming your way. We're diving into a little copper coin that could be worth millions, the 1972 Lincoln penny. Stay tuned because you won't believe what makes this penny so special. Historical photos of the U.S. Mint and pennies being produced. Text on screen showing 1972 Lincoln penny. The 1972 Lincoln penny was part of a long-standing tradition of U.S. coinage featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the front. Over 5.5 billion of these pennies were minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 1972. However, out of those billions, a rare few have a hidden treasure inside them, something that turns an ordinary penny into a $1 million jackpot. The key to finding that $1 million penny lies in one tiny, often unnoticed detail, what's known as a double die error. In 1972, some pennies left the mint with a doubling effect on the lettering, making them extremely rare. If you take a closer look at the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1972, you might notice doubling that looks like a shadow of the letters. So, why does this small mistake make the penny worth so much? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Only a limited number of these 1972 double die pennies exist. Because collectors and enthusiasts are always on the lookout for these rare coins, the value can skyrocket, reaching tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars for pennies in the best condition. Wondering if you have one of these golden tickets? Here's how you can check. Grab a magnifying glass and examine the obverse, or front, side of the coin, particularly the word "Liberty," the motto, "In God We Trust," and the date. If you see any doubling in these areas, you might just be holding a rare piece of history. Believe it or not, some 1972 double die pennies have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. In 2019, a high-grade 1972 double die penny was auctioned for over $14,000. And that's just the beginning. Imagine finding one in even better condition. You could be looking at a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even over $1 million. Of course, to truly know how much your 1972 penny is worth, you'll want to get it professionally graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can examine your coin's condition and authenticate it. The better the condition, the higher the value. So, the next time you're sorting through your change or digging through an old coin collection, take an extra moment to check for those doubled letters. Who knows? You might just be holding a penny that's worth millions. We're diving deep into the 1975 D. Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. This little penny could be worth millions. Let's break down what makes this coin so special and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for it. The Lincoln penny has been an American staple since 1909, but not all pennies are created equal. The 1975 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, and although most of these pennies are just regular pennies, a few have something unique about them. It's this uniqueness that skyrockets their value. Let's talk about what you need to look for. Okay, so what exactly makes this 1975 D penny worth millions? The key lies in rare minting errors. These errors are unintentional mistakes that occur during the coin's production, making them rare and highly sought after by collectors. For example, some of the most valuable 1975 D pennies have errors like double strikes, off-center minting, or a misaligned die. One of the most famous errors to look out for is the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck more than once by the die, resulting in a slight doubling of the design, particularly in the date or lettering. Coins with these kinds of errors are extremely rare, and collectors will pay top dollar for them. So, how much is this little penny actually worth? Depending on the rarity and condition of the penny, the value can vary. A 1975 D penny in mint condition, particularly one with a noticeable error, could fetch hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. Recently, one of these rare error coins sold for a whopping amount at auction, which caught the attention of the entire numismatic world. It goes to show that sometimes, it's the smallest things that hold the biggest value. Alright, now I bet you're wondering how you can tell if your 1975 D penny is valuable. Here's what to look for: look closely at the date and lettering. Use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling or misalignment in the minting. Coins in pristine or uncirculated condition are worth much more than worn-out ones. Look for coins with minimal wear and sharp details. If you think your coin could be rare, get it professionally graded by an organization like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. This will help verify its authenticity and value. But it's not just about the money. The 1975 D. Lincoln penny represents a piece of history. It's a symbol of a time when the U.S. Mint was working to produce billions of pennies each year, and even the tiniest mistake could create a masterpiece worth millions. This is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Each coin tells its own unique story. So, where can you find one of these valuable 1975 D pennies? Surprisingly, these coins could be hiding in plain sight, in your loose change, coin jars, or even inherited collections. If you're lucky enough to come across one, it could change your life. Also, make sure to check online auctions, estate sales, and coin shops. These are great places to hunt for rare coins. Who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, copper. Who knew that a tiny penny could be worth so much? The 1975 D. Lincoln penny is proof that even the smallest treasures can hold immense value. So, next time you come across a penny, give it a second look. You never know what you might find. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and amazing stories about rare coins. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And hey, if you have a valuable penny story, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your discoveries. We're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins, and we're talking about the 1985 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that some collectors would pay a fortune to own. Let's uncover why this humble penny is causing such a buzz in the numismatic community. First, let's start with a bit of history. The 1985 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small d you'll see below the year on the coin. Over 5.2 billion of these pennies were produced. So, how did a penny from such a large mintage become so valuable? It's all about rarity, condition, and a little something we call error coins. So, what sets this coin apart from the billions of others? In the world of coin collecting, it's often the smallest details that make the biggest difference. Error coins are one of the main reasons a penny like this can skyrocket in value. For the 1985 D. Lincoln penny, specific errors, such as double dies, misaligned dies, and off-center strikes, can turn an ordinary coin into a numismatic treasure. But it's not just about the error. The condition of the coin is critical. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. To be worth millions, a 1985 D. Lincoln penny needs to be in near-perfect condition, what we call mint state, or MS65 and above. Coins in this grade are nearly flawless, showing no signs of wear or damage. A 1985 D. Lincoln penny in MS67 or MS68 condition could be the golden ticket to a fortune. It's rare to find coins this old that have been preserved in such pristine shape. Now, you're probably wondering, has a 1985 D. penny really sold for millions? While coins in the highest grades can reach astonishing prices, sometimes crossing into the $1 million mark at auctions, this usually happens with error coins in exceptional conditions. In rare cases, collectors are willing to pay big bucks for a flawless example of a rare error coin from 1985. So, what should you do next? If you have a 1985 D. Lincoln penny, it's time to give it a closer look. Check for any unusual markings, such as doubling on the letters or numbers, off-center strikes, or other strange errors. If you think you've struck gold, it's worth getting the coin graded by a professional company. Remember, even if your coin doesn't have an error, a high-grade penny in near-perfect condition could still be worth a small fortune. If you believe you have a valuable coin, it's important to take good care of it. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value. Store it in a protective holder or coin slab, and handle it as little as possible. Remember, the better the condition, the higher the potential value. The 1985 D. Lincoln penny may be small, but its potential value is enormous. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just checking your change, the possibility of finding one of these rare treasures is thrilling. So, keep an eye out, you never know when you might come across a $1 million penny. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins of modern times, the 1986 Lincoln penny, which could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny could change your life. So, stick around as we explore why this coin is so valuable and what you need to look for to find one of these hidden gems. Now, at first glance, the 1986 Lincoln penny might look like just another ordinary coin. It features Abraham Lincoln on the front, just like every penny minted since 1909, and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But trust me, there's much more to this little penny than meets the eye. There are some rare and valuable varieties that can sell for astronomical prices at auction. Now you're probably wondering, what makes this 1986 penny so special? Well, the answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, condition, and most importantly, errors. That's right, error coins are often what drive prices up into the millions, and the 1986 penny is no exception. There have been several types of errors found in 1986 Lincoln pennies. Some of these include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchets. Each of these errors makes the coin extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. One of the most famous errors for the 1986 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing doubling in areas like the date, the letters in Liberty, and the words, "In God We Trust." If you spot one of these doubled features under magnification, you could be holding a coin worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Another valuable error is the off-center strike, where the design of the coin is not properly centered on the planchet. Depending on the degree of the misstrike, some of these pennies have sold for incredibly high prices at auction. Even a small shift can make your coin worth big bucks. Perhaps the most exciting and valuable error is when a penny is struck on a planchet intended for a different denomination, like a dime or even a foreign coin. This type of mistake can result in a coin that's worth millions of dollars due to its extreme rarity. So, how do you know if your 1986 penny is the golden ticket? First, check the coin's date and mint mark. Then, closely inspect it for any of the errors we just talked about. It's also a good idea to invest in a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to help spot any doubling or other unusual features. To give you an idea of just how valuable these coins can be, let's look at some real-world examples. In recent auctions, error pennies from 1986 have sold for eye-popping amounts, sometimes exceeding $100,000 or more, depending on the error and the coin's condition. And who knows? One day, a perfect condition error penny might even break the $1 million mark. Now, if you find one of these rare coins, it's important to take good care of it. Don't clean it, as that could lower its value. Instead, place it in a protective case and get it professionally appraised by a reputable coin expert. And who knows, you might just be holding on to a $1 million penny. We're talking about the 1988 Lincoln penny, but not just any 1988 penny, the rare one that could change your life. Now, not every 1988 penny is worth millions. Most of them are just regular coins, but there's a specific variety that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. So, what's the difference? It all comes down to a rare error known as the wide AM, or the famous reverse of 1989 variety. You see, during the minting process, a small number of 1988 pennies were accidentally struck with the reverse die intended for the 1989 penny. This subtle mistake is what could make the difference between a regular penny and one worth big money. Here's how you can spot one. The key is to examine the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin. In the rare and valuable wide AM variety, there's a noticeable gap between the letters. This is the telltale sign you're holding a jackpot penny. Some of these rare pennies have fetched thousands, even millions of dollars at auctions. Collectors go crazy for them because they are so hard to find, but incredibly valuable when you do. Now, here's what you need to do: check your coin jars, your wallet, and anywhere you might have stashed away spare change. Look for those 1988 pennies and give them a good inspection. If you find the wide AM variety, you could be sitting on a small fortune. But remember, condition matters too. If your penny has scratches, corrosion, or wear, it may lower its value. For the best returns, you'll want your penny to be in near mint condition. That's where professional coin grading comes in, so consider sending it to a grading service if you think you've struck gold. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your magnifying glass and start searching for that elusive 1988 Lincoln penny that could make you a millionaire. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin tips, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We're diving into the fascinating story behind the 1992 Lincoln penny. This isn't just any penny, it's one of the rarest modern coins ever discovered. And it could be hiding in your pocket right now. So, what's the big deal about the 1992 Lincoln penny? It's all about a crazy mistake at the US Mint. You see, the Mint changed the design of the penny in 1993. Before that, pennies featured a wide AM spacing between the A and M in the word America on the reverse side. But here's where things get exciting: somehow, a small batch of 1992 pennies were struck using the 1993 reverse die, creating a close AM error. And one of these is the famous 1992 close AM penny. Okay, so why is this tiny error worth a whopping $1 million? Well, the rarity is absolutely key. Only a few of these 1992 close AM pennies are known to exist. This rare error slipped through quality control and ended up in circulation, making it a prized target for collectors. In fact, one of these rare pennies sold for an unbelievable $1,150,000 at auction. Condition is crucial though. If your penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a life-changing payday. So, how do you know if your 1992 Lincoln penny is one of these rare treasures? Let's break it down. Check the reverse side of your penny under a magnifying glass. Look closely at the America text. The and M should almost be touching in a close AM variety. If there's a wide space between them, sorry, that's not the $1 million penny. Finally, double-check the mint mark. It must be from Denver, meaning it will have the tiny D mint mark right below the date on the front of the penny. Now, it's time to check your piggy banks, junk drawers, and coin collections. Who knows? That little copper coin could be worth a fortune. If you find a 1992 close AM penny, make sure you get it professionally graded. Even if it's not worth $1 million, it could still fetch a hefty price. We're going to explore a coin that many people overlook, the 1993 Lincoln penny. This small copper coin might just be worth millions of dollars. Stick around to find out what makes this penny so valuable and how you can potentially find one yourself. First, let's dive into the history of the 1993 Lincoln penny. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. In 1993, millions of these pennies were produced, over 4.3 billion to be exact. With such a large number, you might be wondering how one could possibly be worth millions. The answer lies in a combination of rarity, errors, and condition. So, what's so special about the 1993 Lincoln penny? The secret lies in rare minting errors that occurred during production. Some of these pennies were struck with mistakes such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other unique errors. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins with these rare features. But that's not all. The condition of the coin is a huge factor in its value. Coins graded at the highest levels, especially those that have never been circulated, are the ones that can reach those $1 million price tags. So, how can you tell if your 1993 Lincoln penny is one of the valuable ones? First, check the mint mark. Make sure it has a D for Denver. Then, examine the coin closely under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for any unusual markings or errors, like doubling on the date or the word Liberty. If you suspect you have an error coin, the next step is to get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can dramatically increase the value of your penny. Now, let's talk about the big money. Some of these rare 1993 pennies have been known to fetch incredible prices at auctions. In pristine condition and with the right error, these pennies have sold for thousands, and in some cases, even millions of dollars. One such example is a 1993 Lincoln penny with a significant minting error that sold for a jaw-dropping sum. Imagine finding a small fortune in your spare change. If you think you have a valuable 1993 Lincoln penny, it's important to handle it carefully. Avoid touching the surface with your fingers, as oils from your skin can damage the coin. Store it in a protective case to keep it in top condition. Remember, the better the condition, the more valuable the coin. So, there you have it, the story of the 1993 Lincoln penny that could be worth millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a jar of spare change, it's always worth checking your coins carefully. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1995 Lincoln penny. You won't believe how this seemingly ordinary coin can be worth millions of dollars. Let's get started. The 1995 Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, is not just any coin. It features the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, with Lincoln's portrait on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But why does this penny have such a high value? The answer lies in rarity and errors. In 1995, a significant number of pennies were produced, but there's a special variety, the 1995 double die penny. This coin is known for its distinct doubling effect on the date and the lettering. It's a rare minting error, and coins like this can fetch staggering prices at auctions. Now, let's talk numbers. A regular 1995 Lincoln penny might only be worth a cent, but the 1995 double die variety can be worth anywhere from $1,000 to over $1 million, depending on its condition. The finest examples have sold for more than $2 million. Incredible, right? So, how can you identify a 1995 double die penny? Look closely at the date and the words, "In God We Trust." If you see any signs of doubling, congratulations, you might have a treasure in your hands. Here's a handy tip: use a magnifying glass to examine the details closely. If you think you have a valuable 1995 Lincoln penny, where should you sell it? Consider local coin shops, online auction sites like eBay, or even specialized coin shows. Make sure to get your coin appraised to confirm its value before selling. To wrap up, the 1995 Lincoln penny might look ordinary at first glance, but it holds the potential to make you a millionaire. Always keep an eye out for those rare coins, and who knows, you might just strike gold. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome coin content. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a little-known treasure, the 1997 Lincoln penny. You might have one sitting in your pocket right now that's worth a staggering $1 million. So, make sure to stick around as we uncover its secrets. First, let's take a closer look at the 1997 Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which has been a staple in American currency since 1959. The front features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial. Now, here's where things get interesting. The U.S. Mint produced over 4.6 billion pennies in 1997, but only a small fraction of those were actually made with unique features that can drive up their value. Coins that are graded as MS-67 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are particularly sought after. Why? Because these coins have minimal wear and tear, making them incredibly rare. So, what makes this penny worth potentially millions? Well, it all comes down to a specific variety known as the 1997 Lincoln penny with a close AM. This variation has the letters A and M in America almost touching each other, which is a significant error. Collectors will pay a premium for this kind of rarity. While most 1997 pennies are worth only a few cents, a 1997 close AM penny has sold for upwards of $1 million at auction. That's the kind of coin that turns everyday collectors into instant millionaires. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if your 1997 Lincoln penny is the valuable close AM variety. Here's what you should look for: look closely at the letters in America. Are they nearly touching? If so, you might have a close AM penny. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service. They can authenticate and grade your coin, which can significantly increase its market value. So, there you have it. The 1997 Lincoln penny may look like just another coin, but it holds incredible potential for collectors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and treasures. We're diving into something really exciting, an ordinary-looking coin that could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 2017 Lincoln penny, and some of these coins have been sold for millions. Stick around to find out how to identify them and why they're so valuable. First off, let's talk about the 2017 Lincoln penny itself. This coin was minted in Denver and features the classic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It's made of copper-plated zinc and is commonly found in circulation. But what makes some of these 2017 D pennies so special? The key to the value of the 2017 D Lincoln penny lies in its rarity and specific features. While millions of these pennies were produced, only a small number of them have a unique error. The coins we're focusing on are known as the 2017 D Lincoln penny with the double die error. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coins is misaligned, causing the image to appear doubled. If you find a penny with noticeable doubling on the "In God We Trust" or the date, you could have a real treasure on your hands. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. Depending on its condition, a regular 2017 D penny is worth just 1 cent. However, the rarer double die version can fetch anywhere from thousands to even millions of dollars at auction. In 2021, one such penny sold for a staggering $2.7 million, shocking collectors and enthusiasts alike. But don't get too excited just yet. The condition of the coin, whether it has been graded, and its provenance play huge roles in its overall worth. So, how do you find one of these valuable coins? Here are some tips. Start by checking your pocket change or any pennies you have at home. Look closely at the date and the lettering. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, particularly on the inscriptions like "In God We Trust" and the date. If you believe you found a potential treasure, consider sending it to a grading service. A certified coin can significantly increase its value. So there you have it, folks. The 2017 D Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but with the right features, it could be worth a small fortune. Be sure to check your coins carefully, and you never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. We're diving into a fascinating topic that every coin collector and enthusiast should know about, the 2020 D Lincoln penny that's worth a whopping $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. Let's explore the details and find out why this penny is so special. The 2020 D Lincoln penny is a regular issue coin produced by the Denver Mint, but there's something unique about certain specimens that has collectors buzzing. First, let's take a look at what makes this coin stand out. This penny features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, some 2020 D coins have a rare minting error known as the double die. Double die errors occur during the minting process when a die is misaligned. This can result in a noticeable doubling of the design elements, particularly the letters and numbers. Collectors find these errors extremely valuable. So, how rare is the 2020 D Lincoln penny with the double die error? Reports indicate that only a few hundred of these coins exist, making them highly sought after. Prices for these rare specimens can reach up to a staggering $1 million at auction. In fact, one 2020 D Lincoln penny sold for $1.5 million last year. If you happen to find one, you could be sitting on a fortune. Now, you might be wondering how to identify this valuable penny. Here's what to look for. Make sure it's a D mint mark on the reverse side, indicating it was produced in Denver. Inspect the lettering and the date closely. If you notice a doubling effect, you might have a rare coin. The better the condition, the more it's worth. Coins in mint condition can fetch the highest prices. If you think you have this rare penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Consider reaching out to reputable coin dealers, attending coin shows, or even listing it on online auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions. So, there you have it. The 2020 D Lincoln penny could be worth $1 million if you happen to find the right one. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.